So good morning, welcome to another edition of America Water Cooler News. My name is Rock Daniels and today is Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. Now, former President Donald J. Trump risks limiting his ability to speak about his New York criminal case if he continues to refer to Judge Juan Marchin as biased and District Attorney Alvin Bragg as an animal. A gag order could be issued to prevent Trump or his attorneys from speaking publicly about the case, and he could face other legal charges under New York law if he threatens the prosecutor. Now, former prosecutors believe that even if a gag order is not issued, the judge may set up ground rules to warn Trump against making any statements that could influence the jurors in any way. Now, the University of Connecticut Huskies won their fifth NCAA men's national basketball title since 1999, beating the San Diego State Aztecs 76-59. Now, this is Dan Hurley's first title as head coach of the Huskies. The Huskies won every game in the tournament by double digits, including beating Gonzaga. Now, Tristan Newton scored 19 points for the Huskies, and Adnan Sanogo was the most outstanding player of the tournament. Now, the Aztecs, they put up a fight, really not much of one, with Kashad Wallace Johnson leading them in scoring with 14 points. Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has signed a bill that allows residents to carry concealed guns without a permit. Now, the law will take effect on July 1st, and it means that training and background checks will not be required to carry concealed weapons in public. Now, those who legally own guns in Florida can carry them without permits. Now, supporters argue that law-abiding citizens have the right to carry guns for self-defense, while opponents say that the law will make the state more dangerous, especially in light of mass shootings in the past. Okay. Now, the White House criticized Governor Ron DeSantis for signing this law that allows Florida residents to carry concealed weapons without a permit following the recent Nashville school shooting. Now, White House press secretary, she said, Jean-Pierre, she called it shameful and the opposite of common sense gun safety. Now, the law, like I said, it comes into effect on July 1st and does not require background checks. And President Biden has urged Congress to pass assault weapons bans, but has acknowledged his limitations in this matter. Now, Roy McGrath, former chief of staff to ex-Maryland Governor Larry Hogan and fugitive from wire fraud and embezzlement charges, was killed in a shooting during an FBI arrest in Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, the FBI confirmed McGrath's injury and transport to the hospital, but his lawyer later revealed that he died from his injuries. Now, McGrath was accused of fraudulently obtaining a severance payment and falsifying documents while running the Maryland Environmental Service, among other charges that were against him. Now, the FBI and U.S. Marshal Service offered a $10,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. Now, First Lady Jill Biden suggested inviting both LSU and Iowa women's basketball teams to the White House after watching the championship game on Sunday, but the idea was criticized on social media. Now, LSU defeated Iowa substantially, 102-85 in the national championship game, and afterwards, Biden praised Iowa's sportsmanship and hoped to invite both teams to the White House. Now, LSU player Angel Reese called Biden's idea a joke in a tweet. Reese was named the most outstanding player of the women's tournament, and the championship is the first in the program's history. Congratulations, LSU. Now, Tesla has been ordered by a federal jury in San Francisco to pay $3.2 million to a black former employee after it failed to prevent severe racism and racial harassment at its flagship assembly plant in California. Now, the amount is far less than the $15 million that Owen Diaz, the plaintiff, rejected last year in opting for a new trial. Now, Diaz accused Tesla for failing to act when repeatedly complaining to managers that employees in the Fremont factory frequently used racial slurs and scrawled swastikas, racial caricatures, and many things on the walls in the areas where he worked. Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, he's in the news some more, has called for an investigation into the board that transferred most of its authority over to Reedy Creek Improvement District, which oversaw aspects of Disney World, to the company just before the Florida House of Representatives approved the overhaul that would replace the group with state-appointed members. Now, DeSantis has asked Florida's chief inspector to have a probe into the legality of the board's move, determine whether Disney employees were involved in some of this, and if the company had any financial gains. Now, DeSantis has sparred with Disney ever since the company was publicly against the parental rights in education legislation. Well, guys, that does it for another edition of America Water Cooler News. My name is Rock Daniels. I am the Bluegrass Realtor right here in Central Kentucky for all your Central Kentucky real estate needs right here in Lexington. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you and I can stay connected. Have a wonderful day. I hope to see you again here tomorrow. Remember, Keeneland Racing starts in April.